Good day, class. Today we will be tackling about graphing linear equation given any 2 points using Desmos graph. For the first part of our discussion, I will just be simply explaining how to graph linear equations, and then later on we will use Desmos graph as an instrument to make it easier in graphing linear equations. Okay, let us start by reading the learning competency. So this specific topic is for grade 8 students in the first quarter. The learner graphs a linear equation given any 2 points. So let us start. Example number 1. So here we are, we have some coordinates which are 2 and 4 and negative 4 and 2. By using the Desmos graph, it will look like this. So we can see the points 2 and 4 and negative 4 and 2. So this will form a graph which looks like this. And second example will be 3, 7, negative 6, and negative 3. Okay, class, we have to remember that the x coordinate represents the horizontal line and the y coordinates represents the vertical line. So our graph or the points will be located in this. Here are the points 3, 7, and negative 6 and negative 3, which will make a graph that looks like this. But how about in some instances where we don't have the coordinates of the line? We will be having the equation of the line itself, which is given here in example number 3. Here we will have 3x plus 2y is equals to 4. How can we solve it? First, we have to assign values in the x coordinate. So I have chosen the numbers 1 and 2. So now let's try solving for the values of y. So if x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 2, then we will have the equation 3x plus 2y is equals to 4. Substitute the value of x, which is 1. 3 multiplied by 1 plus 2y is equals to 4. We will have 3 plus 2y is equals to 4. Now we need to transpose the number 3 into the opposite of the equation. So we have to subtract it by itself, which will result to 3 minus 3 plus 2y is equals to 4 minus 3. So it will give us 2y is equals to 1. We have to divide both sides by 2 to eliminate the number 2, which will give us y is equals to 0.5 in corresponds to x is equals to 1. Now let's find the other value. What if x is equals to 2? We will have the equation 3x multiplied by 2 plus 2y is equals to 4. 6 plus 2y is equals to 4. Now, the same with 3, we will be transposing 6 into the opposite of the equation. It will be 2y is equals to negative 2 all over 2, which will result to y is equals to negative 1. Now, using the Desmos graph, we will confirm if our answer and the equation of the line is symmetrical or equal. Next, let's have example number 4. 5x plus 3y is equals to 6. Now we will also give the values of x as 1 and 2. Let us solve for the values of y. If x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 5x plus 3y is equals to 6. 5 multiplied by 1 times 3y is equals to 6 will result to 5 plus 3y is equals to 6. 5 minus 5 plus 3y is equals to 6 minus 5. It will result to 3y is equals to 1 all over 3 to give the answer of y is equals to 1/3. Next, If x is equals to 2 and y is equals to, then 5 plus 3y, 5x plus 3y is equals to 6. Substitute the value of x, which is 2. It will give us the answer of 10 plus 3y is equals to 6. It will result to 10 minus 10 plus 3y is equals to 6 minus 10. Now, it will be 3y is equals to negative 4. We will divide both sides by 3. Will give us the answer of y is equals to negative 4 over 3. Now, we will be given the graph of this using the Desmos graph. It will give us the value of x is equals to 1, y is 1/3, x is 2, and y is negative 4 over 3. Now, let's proceed in using the Desmos graph. Okay, in order for us to know if our answer is correct. Okay, let us try the first example. What are our coordinates again? Okay, for the first coordinate, we have, what is it, class? For our first example, we have 2, excuse me, it will be 2, 4, okay, and next will be negative 4 and negative and 2. Let's have a label for it. Okay, we can use zoom in or zoom out. And here is our points. We can see in our discussion that it is the same. Now let us try our second example. For our coordinates, it will be 3, 7. Okay, you zoom in, zoom out rather. Next is negative 6 and negative 3. Okay, as we can see, we have the same illustration in our example. The next one is our example number 3. Now, in our example number 3, we will have an equation of the line. We have to take note that it is important that the values that we will get will also be on the same line. Okay? So now let's have our equation of the line 3x plus 2y equals 4. Okay, so this is our equation of the line. Now, let's see if our coordinates are spot on. We will have 0.5 and negative 1. Oh, sorry, I'm wrong. It's 1 and 0.5. Okay, sorry class. Next, we have 2 and negative 1. Let's have a label for it. Okay, so we can see in the graph that, okay, our coordinates are spot on within the equation of the line. So we can say that our answer is correct. How about our last example? Our last example is 5x plus 3y equals 6. So now we will put the coordinates. 1 is and 1 over 3, or simply 0.33. And 2 and 1, or 4 over 3, or 1.33 in decimal. Okay, let's just, oh, I forgot the negative sign. Sorry, class. Negative sign. And there we have it. We can totally see that our coordinates coincides with our equation of the line. So there are many functions of the Desmos graph. This is the only one that I've specifically tackled, but if you want to learn more, here it is. We have different parts in algebra that we can discuss in here: algebra, geometry, and any types of mathematics, even calculus. So if you want to learn more about Desmos graph, you can fairly download the app and learn from it. And that is all, class. And let me use this. And thank you.